All right. So now I'm going to go really slow. Okay, now, if you don't do this as an exercise, you're not going to be able to apply it in a song. It's not going to happen. So all the years that my piano teacher said to me, you must do the exercises. And I went, why? The problem was she told me I had to do the exercises, but she didn't tell me what to do with them. So I've been teaching these classes for so many years and trying to just teach it. And I finally realized that if you don't have a basement or a foundation, you can't go on. You're just going to get stuck. And I think I did a disservice for a lot of years to my students because they all got to play and they all had fun, but they never went any further. You know, they just became hobbyists, and I'd always see them and say, oh yeah, I'm still playing. But they didn't ever go any more than just intermediate, you know, right here. Play some chords, play some melodies. So now, start in this group, I really want to, with this book, teach you some things that you can do that make you feel like you're getting somewhere and that you're actually going, wow, is that me? This is the first thing I learned that gave me that feeling, that helped me step out of the box and go, whoa, this is really cool. Do you get that feeling very often? That you're going, yeah. Oh, you should see your faces. Not yet. Okay. The exercise is this. You just need to over and over, da 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 da, and you can keep going. You don't have to just go up and back. Just go up and just keep going. Play all the C's, E's, and G's with grace notes. Going back is another issue. So you got to practice backwards too. So up and back and up and back. And don't even try to put them with a song this week. Just do the basic ones that I showed you for the songs. Next week, put in the grace notes. So we'll take it a little bit, baby steps. Okay. Once you get this, you're not always going to start on C for a C chord. You can start in the middle. You may have a C in the melody. So you're going to want to take off and go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like that. Now, after a while, you're going to find that you don't want to play just C's, E's, and G's anymore. That there's other notes that you can put in there, and I'm not going to tell you what they are yet either. But if you hear some, and you put some in, how do you know if it's right?
Oh, you're ever jealous.
Well, just when you think you're perfect, someone else will rip you to shreds anyway. Okay? So it doesn't matter. If you're playing, and the only time that you really need to have it matter is if some pro's listening to you, like next weekend in Las Vegas. It'll matter. But if you have an attitude, it really won't matter. Barbara, that won in the advanced division for adults, she's playing Georgia. And she came up here, what, 4 or 5 times while she was working on registrations. And she's going, you know, I hear all this stuff, but I can't find it. So yes, you can. If you hear it, just lay your hand down until you really hear it. And all of a sudden, she just went crazy. That was the coolest arrangement. Everybody just went, yeah. because she had an attitude and she wasn't all hung up on rules anymore. Okay, so you can do this with just try all the rhythms on the instrument, because that's what makes it fun. If you're playing, that was in the blues mode, what would happen if I did, let's do it in a Latin mode. Alright, so we'll go slow. First we'll do it without grace notes. The structure, then you break the structure down and you just improvise. Play everything late. Now, some of you won't have a problem doing that. Jerry goes, no problem for me. Here, but watch, if you're playing this, practice without the grace notes first. Okay? Alright, so you're going to go. Now, I'm starting to go, I'm cool. Yeah. I've never been cool. Musically, I've never had an attitude, unless it's country music, but I've never been able to sit down and feel like, yeah, I am like really cool. So you can do a little piece of one, you can go up, you can skip notes. So if you go, instead of going C, E, G, C, E, G, C, go C and E. See? But the whole time in my head, I'm thinking C, E, G. It doesn't matter what order you play them in, and the more you scramble them up, the better it's going to sound. Okay, so let's do one more rhythm. Let's try a country one, just for fun. Actually, no, let's do a gospel one. But I'm using my chords with half steps.